If you get into the chat, just give me a second. Just getting warmed up before I start up that private match.
Ooh, that's got a kick! It's go time!
Jesus. I think I'm warming up. You're just showing up in the party. I am just warming up before I start up the private match.
Must go faster! It's go time! Must go faster!
If anyone ends up wanting to join or do anything like that, I'm also gonna play in it. We're gonna wait about a few minutes or so. I highly doubt anyone's gonna join, but that's alright. Guess you basically need a whole following to be able to do something like this. But you know, I thought I would give it a shot. I know. ALGS is going on right now. We may go watch that instead. Watch that. Maybe go watch
motion for them, and now they have to put themselves in a position and kind of look at what happened over.
Jake, I'm glad you're back, man. Zera Tricky with the Prime. Meatloaf with a 10. Meatloaf, tap me up. Love you, Meatloaf. Thanks for the 10 gifted. Love you so much, chat. Get those nation symbols in here, man. Zach, thanks for the Prime for 4 months, bro. Neo, thanks for the tier 1 for 13 months. Bro, get those nation symbols in here, man. Thank you, Meatloaf. I love you. Wait, Zera Tricky just added Zera after subbing and said, "You're trash." But yeah, but you're bad. Huh? What is going on? Who's the real one? Dilly, thanks for the 3 months. Love you, Wing. Love you too, man. Love you. You guys are imposters, man. Righto, man. Thanks for the subs. Greasy Goblin, welcome to the nation. The 4-4 Bears, bro. It's the 14 months. Love you. Zera's the real one. Only the real Zera Tricky will know what my name was in ranked when we played. 6, next to the Prime. Welcome to the nation. I don't know why I like saying the nation. It sounds sick. Next to the Prime, man. Welcome to the nation. Love you. Nice dick. It was nice cock. Fake Zera Tricky. Fake Zera Tricky. It was nice cock.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Solid spot. And we got to hear from Swinney yesterday on the broadcast saying that Slayers is one of the best supports in the game, in his opinion. I mean, Swinney is the leader in assists, or one of the leaders in assists for the region, but we have to talk about Kinda as well. This team overall has been insane, but Kinda, Tiff's MVP from yesterday. These stats are incredible. Now, what you don't see on here, Kinda has been averaging 9 kills per match day, averaging 1.5 kills per match, which if you don't think that sounds like a lot, just for a little reference here, Taskmaster averages 2.06 kills per match, and Lufka averages 1.34. So Kinda is right in between two of the best in the region, and had 12 kills yesterday. And with that good of a performance, combined with a good performance last time these two groups saw each other. If this is the E6 we get today, then we are in for a serious treat. But of course, these are just a few of the teams that we will be following today. The team's performances in the first match will definitely be telling and kind of direct us when we're talking about a lot of these storylines. But speaking of the first match, let's talk about the map schedule for today. It's going to be the same thing we saw yesterday. Okay, we've got our first 3 matches of the day on Stormpoint, which would be a great way to kick things off. And then, of course, we'll make the switch on over to World's Edge for the last 3 matches of the day. Now, like we've mentioned a few times now, today is the last opportunity for some of these teams when it comes to qualifying through to regional finals, which obviously means a lot for some of them when it comes to playoffs. So I doubt we're going to see any contests. This teams will probably be a little bit safer playing on the more conservative side of things. But if we do, it'll definitely keep things interesting. But I don't want to wait any longer if we absolutely don't have to. It's time to get into match number 1 of the day. So on set, Gaskin, let's kick things off.
Let's do it. Before we get into game number 1, we haven't really spoken for 5.
Shoot it again. Hey.
Season 13.
The stupid face is covering. Fuck you. Yeah, I said it. Also got that. I bought it. I bought this. What, for like $3? Let's say $3, like 3 years ago or 4 years ago, and it's still working.
Oh, he wasn't playing. Wait, how did the hell?
Chad, who wins today? I win, and Chad wins, of course. But other than you guys, who wins today?
Wait, what? How did he do that?
Your mom? My mom always wins. She gave birth to me. That's just a straight W the rest of your life. No, it's not an L. How's that an L? Any of you would wish you were my dad.
That's okay. Yep. Run it. We're starting strong, boys. 20 bar.
Yeah, you do.
Copy that.
What is it? 8 p.m. 1 hour.
Let's go.
The crafting changes to backpack.
That's fine. Thermal.
Yeah, that's good for thermal.
That me? No, I don't want kids, dude. They smell like shit.
That means we get gold knockdowns on Stormpoint, which is perfect, and then we get backpacks on World's Edge.
Yep. Perfect. My Shecraft purple knockdowns.
Did we go for the Dragon Iki?
Nope, I have no gun up here. Still don't have a gun. Can't help you.
Should be able to kill it. I got a Prowler.
I got Mastiffs and Mozams.
I whiffed.
Good start. Let's go.
Sonic's close, by the way.
Bro.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they already landed off drop.
I think he just dropped down after that.
Yeah, can we step up?
Yeah. I'm
They
taking.
find off drop.
Yeah,
You said no scavs mid, right? So I'm going mid.
How do I do a watch party?
They're running. Can we put a bit of pressure on them?
That's
Zone's
super
far.
cool.
This is gonna be a challenge. We
I
might
don't
just
see
play
them.
for our craft. No scans. See them?
Yeah, they're
they're
done.
done.
I'm just shooting.
There's a 2x4 here. Does anybody want to 2x?
Yeah, me. I cracked him
Ooh,
down
nice
there.
shot.
He's behind this bin.
That was crazy, that shot right there.
We should just focus on rotate or
Yeah,
whatever.
I agree,
we're
I
doing.
agree.
Oh, dude, it's a bit laggy.
Jail means
Yeah.
jailings.
I'm playing
I'll
2x
put
swing, okay?
Go for it.
We're gonna craft here, we're gonna do spiders, but the threat is, boys, there's like 4 H teams around us.
Wait, hot dogs? They're coming
There's a
soon.
armor in the freaking thing. And he's
Oh, dude,
back.
my head hurts now. I haven't eaten. I need to take my pills out too.
I'm trying to think who pushes us here.
I've got a 2x for anybody who needs bruiser.
There's a mag here for somebody.
What pills? Omega 3 and multivitamin.
R301, anything?
Nah, not really.
Yeah, it actually smells like death, dude. Wait, this smells like death. I'm not joking.
Yeah, do it.
Batman?
It literally smells like you're about to die.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's so bad. It smells so bad.
Cam, take this. I'm gonna make it back.
Who do you want to win?
Nax, be careful. Just be careful.
Me.
Just be careful. with
Omega
them
3
coming
is a scam?
Yeah.
What?
Look over, like,
How's Omega 3 a scam? Chew it?
honestly,
I'd rather
I'm
die.
worried about a team running up from the armory to you to craft, okay?
Okay.
You need to be aware of that.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be 1-2.
Fish oil is pretty good for you. Slow, 32 over 28 months.
Happy Sunday.
Cam, do you not take the blue?
Multivitamins a scam? I don't think that's true.
Yeah, it's here. Grab it.
This one filled with like green stuff. That's why they smell like shit, dude.
From Sentinel Craft.
That's why it's
So
so
you
bad.
guys
Shit,
like craft?
dude.
Nax, is there any of this down there? Heavy,
yeah,
light
two-
mag, or any?
Yeah, they're the 2X. They're just
Andy
had a snap armor.
It's
That's about it.
6'5", guys. 6'5".
Who's ready?
See, that's
Dude, I'm about to
awesome, man.
fucking dude. Teddy.
I'm lagging, bro.
Yeah.
Hello,
so is
Forsen.
shit.
Hello, Forsen. That is me. I'm Forsen, chat.
Keep looking out for me, Jay.
Chat, I'm getting food. I can't wait. Oh, you guys, who do you guys want to watch while I'm getting food there? The dick fell down. It died again.
Need a 1x for my car. I'm 1-2 by the way.
Stay on the
Yuki?
roof, Nax, you can craft.
Alright, let's watch Yuki while I'm taking food.
Shoot the cannon side first.
It's not a trade, they're about to wipe.
They traded us.
My dick fell off.
I'm taking building. I'm taking
You
building.
gotta hurry. You gotta hurry.
I'm coming out.
You guys remember that classic?
Not on you.
Tonight the music seems so loud, so loud.
Are we all going back?
Wish that we could lose this time,
Okay.
baby.
Stand it.
Wait, bro.
Look at that. 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 Can you guys go?
Rest them.
Can we all? Are we all going? I guess or no? Or am I just staying?
Let's go.
Okay.
Send it.
My ulti. My ulti.
Bottom. I got scan.
Hackers, I'm not with you, okay? I'm with Vex.
Bottom.
There's maybe.
Three. Help.
I almost knocked one.
Nice.
Nice. Let me. I'm going up as well.
Bottom right. One bottom.
82 on him.
On top. Keep it on top. 1 HP. Walk is 1 HP.
One bottom.
Another team.
Can you come inside? Come inside. Can you see the second floor?
Might be dead.
Fuck, man. Get out of
Lol.
there, FX. Get out of there. Fly out.
It's a 2v3, you might not one, no?
Yeah, it's 2v3. It's 2v3. It's 2v3. It's 2v3. Still 2v3. Slowly effect. I had a blue armor. White, I think.
Oh, they have small hills, bro. One fuck me, bro. What? They didn't fight each other.
Damn, they died.
So
Ooh. That was so aggressive.
That was a fucking fiesta.
yeah. Yeah, I think I should have full sent from the side when you saw one knock, you know?
I mean, Yuki's still on the crafter, so that we can't. But then again, we had zero. We saw all three. They're all three bottom. Then we have to like send it, you know. Like otherwise, they're just gonna rush me. That's the only play.
Yeah, but why not from second floor, you know? Because
Why-
it's better, you know?
Why would we go second when they're all stuck bottom? You know, we just need to hold them out.
Because they have Jendai. If you go second, we don't get shot in the back. Like,
Second is a lot better though with zero T because you can peek them on the stairs and to our advantage. Whereas bottom just has like one entry, and they can all just slide out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the way we pushed was quite fine, we just because like we go top and bottom, you know. But it was just
I mean, they're just swing me every time then because they know I'm solo.
They don't know you're solo, to be honest.
Yeah, they did. They insta swung me as soon as I peeked the door. I peeked the door, shot one Prowler burst, and then all three swung me.
You definitely had to wait a bit then. For me and Fex first.
Were you guys not on the stairs, or?
We were on the stairs. I think you went. I think you went a bit early. Actually, only two swung you, I think, Akis. Because the Seer was on us.
I got shot by Sane, but Sane and Zerdal.
Let us explore there. Yeah, you got shot in your back.
No.
No, it was them holding there?
Yeah, both on the bottom swung out and ran outside. And they played outside the entire time.
Opponent over there. I will hold this spot for you, my friend.
As soon as I swung them outside, I just got shot in my back. I had the fucking team.
I think either you guys have the full send or we have to go to all together. Because if I go split and you guys don't full send, I die every time.
Let us explore.
So either you guys have to send it harder or I have to come with you guys.
I think you died same time as when we went to the stairs.
Yeah, when I was challenging you, they both swung you at that time. There's like no way we can help you.
Then we just have to go together. I guess.
Oh no, what happened? Is it my fault? That was not good. What happened, Chad?
Ratted in the corner.
Ник на карте, ребят.
Look, Chad.
Я сейчас беру.
These sausages are fucking huge. They're like this thick, dude. Oh my god. I'm about to go crazy right now.
Вот подал митки-то? Да.
And then I have these brioche baguettes, dude. Oh my, so much fucking glizzy, dude.
And a lot of the southern teams are just being really slow, to be honest.
Well, J-Ling's making their rotation. We saw them right at the start of the game, so you can see what their plan has been. They're wrapping all the way through zone. They've got a decent amount of meds at the moment, and you think maybe it's going to be a balloon in to try and find a spot to play, or maybe...
Машина перед нами, но это похуй.
But the map overhead will tell... Like one of the craziest questions I'm going to ask you, but I bet you can imagine who two of those teams are. Oh, you got a cheat code. That's not fair.
I mean, I also have that map overhead on another screen as well, so I always have a cheat code. I always make sure.
I was hoping you'd be honest about it, but I should have known better.
Well, you can see that there are several teams who are...
Vibing, boys, vibing?
Yeah, I think what we do is we give up this building eventually, right? I mean, and we just hold the main building you guys are in. Remember that Vex was the zone 2 Valkyrie out of zone, remember? The wraparound?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Wait, Vex is not in the lobby, they're done with playing, what am I saying? But there could be a different team doing that.
Forget that. Does this still work?
Yeah, you can still Valkyrie around. I don't know what the Lightning Rod team is doing, by the way. They're crafting. They're crafting right now.
Probably E6. This is Danish.
Yeah, most likely. They go from
they hit the
UAV
recon right now.
Yeah, they're gonna do something now.
They might go for this.
I think they are going for it. They're like going towards the cannon right now. Can't seriously see.
this one to the.
Keep an eye out. They might like Valkyrie over the mountain, okay? They might know. Savage, can you keep an eye on it?
Yeah, I'm looking north side right now.
Yeah, but like make sure they don't go around, like above the banners and stuff.
They're doing it now. The
They're
Valkyrie
Valkyrie
now.
now. They're Valkyrie now.
So they're Valkyring over here. We're watching them.
Are they going
Coming
towards
towards.
Yeah, they're going to the
They're
building.
going for the same building that they thought.
Seriously. Low. Just hold our spot.
Team, by the way.
What?
It's a Watson team.
It was Seer Valkyrie.
They're getting forced in here again. They're getting four in
That's
here
it.
again.
Any medkits? Any medkits?
I'm powering the medkit right now. Jay, yeah, medkit here.
Open a medkit. We need fences outside, Jay. So the team's afraid of us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll do. God, we're so good here.
There we are. We're gonna third party fucking cannon late, okay? Like up here. That's the game plan. But now we just chill.
19.
No camp, because like, no one can play.
Give me your blues right now. Give me your blues. One of you.
Yeah,
Camp.
Careful on the left, okay? He's in an RV. He's in an RV.
I'm 2-8, okay? I have one syringe.
81 type shit.
I'm one.
Does anybody need a blue heavy mag? Does anybody need a blue heavy mag?
I can trade it.
No, I don't.
If you need a light mag, I can trade you.
Do you need a light mag? Yeah, I do. Give me the heavy mag, Jay.
Wait, no. Give me the heavy mag. Wait,
Yeah,
no,
that's what I'm
I
going
was-
to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. There you go. I can just combo one.
Can someone protect me while I go outside for a second?
Good idea.
Trying to get fences out here.
Shit. Give me your blue.
Yeah. Here.
Wait, open the door. Open the door. Open this door.
I did it. Come. Give me your blue.
Oh, nice. I got fences outside. That's good.
Jay, give me your blue. Drop me your blue.
Fighting nuts. Fighting nuts.
Like, I'm gonna get you. We're all gonna get fucked.
My prediction is the zone like pulls to our hills, bro. Like,
Yeah, I
literally
think
on
so
us.
too. Tanks over here. They're all on top of this.
Yeah, no, I'm shit on them.
Somebody gonna try and take out roof late game? That's the prediction I'm thinking.
They could probably get shit.
Yeah, they will, you're right.
Really hard to get to.
Only my enemy ping.
I mean, we're still in on our building as well.
We need to hold this. This is our next World Cup. They're gonna smoke the roof and look to run at us, I think.
Gonna maneuver out there.
Help themselves. I'm almost red armor now.
Yeah, maybe. I think that's what they might do.
Okay, I mean, I can help, I can in a sec I can change, but
No.
You can both cohabit, you can both be in the same building. It's just a matter of making sure you position yourself to be ready for an engagement if the other team gets a little bit excited. Dynasty obviously...
What the fuck just happened?
There's...
Scan you, Bambi.
Okay, still got you though. I don't have EMP. They might.
A lot of cells. Dropping the cells here behind the wall.
Safe spot is there, bro.
No, everything can look at you. Safe spot on me, bro.
Later.
Yeah, we're gonna get pressured by both teams. This both teams see
team playing shitboating, Jay, on the house?
Yes,
Like this?
yep. One team.
That's good for us. Because it means that hopefully a
Top
team's
of
gonna try
thunder.
Top of thunder weapon. Oh yeah,
70 on him.
I'm sitting here with 4 lots. I have an auto, Jay. Take it, bro. My bad, I should have put it earlier. I got 2 nades as well. What's our nade count?
Bro, there's something there.
Two
Like,
thermites.
2 thermites? Okay. And what's your flesh med count?
1, 2.
1, 2? Okay, I'm 0, 1. Can you drop me 1 syringe, Jay? Drop me all your syringes and play the medkit. Nice, what's your flesh count?
1-3.
Left to plug it out.
What did you say? 1-3?
1-3, yeah.
Okay, drop me a syringe.
Can we break that door, Knights? That guy's really annoying.
I need, yeah, okay. I'm gonna try to open door for this. I'm on linear now, so that shit's kinda hard now.
You just changed the sense of the game.
These guys are
Careful,
coming out,
there's
kind
one guy
of.
on that roof.
Yeah, these guys are coming out. They kind of, like, he's on the rock now.
The thing is, you're not... I don't know if it's better for us to get out.
Play outside? Like, where can we even play those?
Like, in barge.
You're good on me, Max. You're good on me. You're good on me. Look here, yeah, look at them. They have to move.
Wait, what about this guy? What the fuck is this guy? What is this team doing?
Careful here, noises, bro.
Yeah, no, I get back inside
This team here.
I know it was me.
We don't need to push from outside when we can see everything from inside, guys.
Yeah, I know, but we can take space here. I want to win
Wait,
the game.
there's a zero and shit going down here.
These guys in front of me.
Yeah, pulls to us.
We have zone, yeah, maybe we just don't fucking risk anything, honestly.
We can play outside on me, kinda. What about our roof, though?
Our team can play our
Max,
roof.
did you fly up and check the roof? Max, can you fly up and check the roof? See if it's even good?
Yeah, yeah.
I have a feeling it's not
A
that
lot of
good.
kills here, I think.
No, roof is good, roof is good.
Okay, you wanna play that? You should play that, Max.
I'm playing that, yeah.
Instantly leave that spot, okay? If you get pressure, right? Don't die for
These guys are running up the hill.
If any kills, look out for kills for me.
Yeah, I'm looking for.
Jay, you have to watch west, please. Jay, west cannon. That's our threat.
These guys are low.
Wait, I
Who's
can't
these
see
guys?
These guys.
I'm lagging so badly.
West Cannon can walk up and play this on us. Our
Yeah,
yellow
the wall,
ping,
right?
that-
The wall.
There's a team behind this rock, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there is.
No, I just got shot on by charge rifle. I'm putting a new gen down.
Guys, I'm playing outside, okay? Look at my...
I'm not watching right now, I'm watching. I'm not watching. I'm putting...
Instead of like pushing them.
I'm shooting on cannon, bro. I'm shooting on cannon.
They're smoking us. They're gonna try and walk up and play our wall. They're gonna walk up and play the wall, I think. We might actually look have to let them do that.
Can we like try and get two on the roof?
No, one is enough, I think. We don't risk it, guys. Let me just play here, okay?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but like, if we have that, we might actually just win. They're smoking us fully, I can't see shit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't see where they're playing. I might
They're
come back to you.
They're playing the wall. I'm gonna try and cue them.
Oh, there's
On
only
us! What the fuck? On us! Max, kill him! Come inside! Oh, the zone's invisible, yeah, holy fuck. Oh my god, that's so troll.
Can we break the door, maybe? I think we break the door, guys. Break the door.
On me?
Ready?
Dude, he's trying to come on the roof. There's a Watson. Dude, it's lagging so badly.
Let's finish the kill, guys. Listen to me. Finish the kill.
Yeah. Swing this with me, Jay. Jay, come to right now. Swing this with me. We get a free kill. In the corner right here. Head. Go back inside.
Go back inside.
Yeah. Wait, Nag. Come to the box, Nags. Nags, come to the box.
I'm with you, Gal. I'm with you.
There's no one here. No one's here. Because we have the space. Take the fucking space.
70 on him.
70 on him.
You in that? Nags, get on the roof.
90.
Get on the roof,
No, I'm good. I'm shooting on them.
Wait, I need... Yeah, wait,
Take space. Yeah.
I need to loot. Can I loot?
I'm swapping gun.
Look for me, please.
Okay, I'm holding east. There's a solo somewhere.
There's one guy in here.
Wait, there's a knock below here. Kraber!
Yes,
Kraber in shipbuilding.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Wait, is someone close to us, Cam? What the fuck are they here? On our roof, maybe?
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? It's a Valk.
It's a solo. I need light.
I got 100 light.
I have loads of light for you.
Can I try chow this guy or no?
Yes, you should.
No, it's a Kraber. No, why would I do that? It's a Kraber. He just comes out and we kill him for free.
Wait,
Yeah, I
where's
know.
our best spot? Where's our better spot to play?
Like the bins. It has everything.
Bins.
Wait, it's 20% inside my gen. I have to pop an 08
No,
cell.
bro.
Nice. I might be resible. I don't know. I might be resible.
We need to get third here.
I'm safe.
He's
I'm
safe.
safe.
I'm good on me
Think
for a
I'm
second. I'm good on me.
No, they're close.
No, you're not. You're not good for red. You need to play for top 3.
I'm trying to try.
Yeah, they're killing the guy on top. They don't know about you. The guy jumped off. No, don't peek. They're
I
both
have
here
to peek in a second.
Free medkit maybe? I don't know. You might get second.
Jay, you're good. One's close to you. They're peeking you.
I'm gonna score both of them, man. Dude, they actually might lose. Wait, no, Yama's fault. I got... Careful. Stay open this.
He's here 1 point every time. Behind you, no! He got the gun! No.
Did they get a res off?
They got the res off, no!
Who the fuck was that? Oh, there was a team underneath.
Oh! I thought you killed him, fuck!
I did kill him.
I'm so sorry, boys, that's my fault. Oh, I'm so sorry! No, the Seer! The Seer, he got the Mobi. No, fuck, no!
Was it a solo?
Damn, bro.
Must have landed on some death boxes and got some guns, but we're gonna have to watch that back. That was not on my bingo card, to quote Dia.
If we ever needed to rewatch a Final Circle, that would be a perfect opportunity to fully understand what happened, because Horizon Union were just on a tear of clearing everybody out. I had definitely counted my chickens before they hatched in that situation. I was like, oh, this is easy. You know, the Horizon Union will just clean the solo up on Fire Beavers and we'll be done. Great first game. That's not what happened. And that's not even taking into consideration that the beginning was so much more action-packed than we had initially thought. And it was all of the teams that are outside of that top 20 bubble really trying to make an aggressive push and get some early KP. If it didn't go their way for a lot of them. And then even Alliance, knowing how comfortable they are, also kind of just sending it a little bit. I'm fine with this. If this is what we get all day for the last match day of regular play, it's going to be insane.
I mean, points are a premium today, and I keep kind of repeating myself, so to speak, but everybody has something to play for in this lobby, and there's only one more day for some of them to do it. So you are going to see teams going out with a game plan. Alliance, I think, were just a little bit surprised. Maybe they thought they had a little bit more time. Obviously, they landed right at the northern end of the map, so they probably thought that was more of an isolated fight than they were actually given time for, because 3 or 4 teams have made a quick rotation to the northern side of the map to really cause problems there for them. But yeah, it was a crazy fight early on. I mean, the death boxes that must have been piled up inside of that nut were certainly special. That was such a ridiculous game. Like, just from that start to that end, fun. I enjoyed that one.
Well, let's relive it. Okay, we're gonna go through the highlights yet again. Maybe we'll catch some stuff that we missed, because there was a lot of action here, Gaskin.
Almost too much action at the start of the game for what I was expecting, really. As Mark said, the morning coffee hadn't even kicked in for him, and already we had teams to be screaming and shouting about with the early fights that we were having. This is the fight he was talking about, by the way. Alliance versus Pioneers. Even with the third parties, had they not arrived, I think Pioneers maybe had this one as well, which was kind of crazy considering they were the team that was inside. But apparently that was going to be a pattern that emerged. Every time that there was a team inside the nut, they were able to hold, they were able to stop the team that was pushing, and it just became a building full of death boxes, as Mark alluded to. Very impressed with the likes of Bitfix Gaming, who had a impressive start with some KP. They're one of the teams who really need to be pushing themselves today. But that was a game that just had absolutely everything, and of course, an insane ending.
Yeah, and I mean, it was kind of what all of those teams outside of the bubble needed. I mean, you mentioned Bitfix Gaming. Maestro also had an incredible KP game, and they are kind of towards the bottom of that top 20 as well. So a lot of these teams that were trying to give themselves a little bit of cushion mark managed to do so. And then on the flip side, there were some that really struggled. Aurora, though, the early game contest against Heroes, taking out Heroes.
Yeah, free KP at the start of the game for them. They cleaned that one up extremely quickly, and they got a decent amount of KP. And just remember, that's a big rotation for Aurora to have to make right from the southern side of Storm Point to the north. So coming out of that with a decent enough placement when you're going to get a couple of points and some decent KP, they're not going to be too discouraged by that. But this final moment, I mean, you see, OJ Ray managed to knock one, and then, I mean, Phoenix is fighting. He gets bonked. He gets punched. And here comes Taskmaster with the charge rifle he picked up off a box to finish it off. I mean, give me 2 players getting rezzed in the final moment, one of them slapping him in the head, and I mean, we're going to see it right now. Do you know what? I'm going to sit this. I just want to watch this. Like, how is this allowed to happen?
I mean, production here with the S tier plays, hearing my desire to re-see this final circle. The fact that he was able to get the res off in all of the chaos, and this is what we're talking about. This is when Horizon Union was just wiping everybody out. Still, as a solo, OJ is able to keep everybody off of him long enough for the reses to come. Look at the health! It gets knocked as they land.
That's fucking crazy how close that was. And it barely got it off.
And Gaskin, this is just, here's a slowdown. It's a hip fire charge rifle shot. Gaskin.
One of the best or worst ways to finish a game, depending on where you stand with the charge rifle. But the amount of damage OJ Rangers did, by the way, in that final circle was nuts. Not only does he res his teammates, but he pushes round, utilizes the fact that he has cover from the Catalyst wall, and then shreds through 2 members of the Horizon Union squad. And because of that, when they dropped out of the sky, it meant that Horizon Union were just kind of in 6s and 7s, didn't really know what to do with themselves, and Fire Beavers were able to find things out of the death box. And I do think that Onset's right. The melee melee was everything to force away from the shield swap and mean they could pick up some weapons. But there's the points. They do split it, do Fire Beavers and Horizon Union, so it's not the end of the world for HU, but maybe they'll be a bit frustrated. They could have had that W there.
I mean, not only that, but like I mentioned earlier, we see the actual numbers here. Maestro and Bifix both double digits with their kills, getting 10 apiece, giving them some seriously solid points considering where they ended up placing. Aurora also being aggressive here. And I mean, this is something that we love to see just to keep the games interesting. The teams that we had hoped would do well, I mean, for me at least, Onset E6 struggled here. Passion, though, the team in 21st trying to get some points. It's all over the place.
Yeah, it is. I think there's point sponges for different reasons, right? Fire Beavers, if they get to an end zone, they've usually killed teams on their way to it. Horizon Union obviously had a very, very good game as well, and Maestro kind of killed everything that Fire Beavers left behind on the southern side of the map. So seeing teams like Element 6 not having a huge amount of points, GG with the placements, this just wasn't the kills to go around because Fire Beavers and co were kind of doing the work for them. But I think the one team here that's probably going to be a little bit disappointed down at the bottom is Alliance because of how that first fight went. Pioneers, unfortunate as well. Maybe there could have been some different plays that were made, even as a solo player. Valcolting out of zone towards maybe a respawn beacon, even though he didn't have the banners actually, so let me take that out. But you know, trying to get away from zone where everyone's moving in so quickly might have been a smarter play just to extend the game, but who knows. After that first end game, I don't really know what's going to happen today. I don't know, you know, what can we expect from game 2 if you're going to see 2 players falling from the sky? It's the first time we've seen a Swanton bomb, by the way, in Apex Legends history, and it was beautiful.
Okay, all right. You know what? That was a fantastic way to kick off the day. I think everyone needs to catch their breath a little bit, get a little bit of a reset before we head into match 2. So we're going to send it to a quick break, and when we return, more Stormpoint action. Don't go anywhere.
Man, look at that. Group C and Group B. Looks like we're about to get back to it.
WD Black, the official storage partner of the Apex Legends Global Series.
Cool, cool.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Apex Legends Global Series. We just put match number 1 in the books for match day 9 of our EMEA region, and it was pure chaos. Gaskin, let's bring you back in so we can talk about it a little bit. We are about to get into match number 2, and if it's anything like the first one, I don't know if I can handle it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I'm ready for today. Now, I think that this is a first game that has blown everything out of the water, and I think has set expectations high in match number 1. You know, there are a few memories that will always stick with me when it comes.
Ну, они фаст ротайтятся, я так понял.
My flight is fucked, but it's
My
okay.
flight is cooked too.
Watch them since I can understand them.
It's all good.
We have a north pad ending. Flash down Bs. We're gonna hit the beacon and down Bs. Hopefully it's not an edge team that's under there.
Yeah.
I imagine it's something like Kella who doesn't have a drop spot. Whoa, why are you laughing?
Nah, it's just funny how they don't have a drop spot.
You're toxic, bro. I clocked it.
My fault. Someone, Phoenix can't speak in Discord apparently.
Restart, potion.
Oh, wait, restart.
Charge rifle here.
Nah,
taking
please
a
don't
massive,
restart. Please don't restart match.
Give me something better, please. I have a digi for one of you as well.
Go, go, shoot. It's pretty cool.
I'm going for the car now. I want to hit this. Okay. And then we go down Bs, hit the beacon.
Alliance. Watch Alliance again. See if I can
Meet me at the house. Okay, I'm going.
being careful.
On my way, on my way.
I think you're living before it is me.
You're lagging. Am I the one lagging?
No. Is it my mic?
Yeah, you're a robot.
Yeah.
Is he a robot for you too?
Yeah, he is. It's the fact.
Sniper, huh?
Which I live in the comment section.
Is he going for win here?
It's a bit laggy to the server. It's a bit weird. I just lagged.
Yeah, the server is a little bit laggy.
Prowler's complete.
Nice. Just be careful on the watch.
Wonder Watch is gone.
We haven't
Watch.
even started fucking armory yet. We're a little bit late.
No, you just around the time for 4 minutes.
Okay. Clean game, boys. Let's fucking go.
There's a Kraber in a wall.
Let's check that quadrant.
Okay, you able to disconnect and reconnect to Discord?
Yeah, when
Yeah.
Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Override reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries.
No.
Override activating reserve sentries.
Case mic check.
Security clearance verified.
Yeah.
Cargo access granted.
Hello?
Yeah,
Is
we've
it
been
better?
here. Yeah, it's better. Purple element here.
And then flying.
I'm probably make it. Yeah, I'm probably make it. Taking a car. Actually, where's the car?
Armory will open automatically.
I died. It's cancelled. What? Why am I here cancelled? I didn't press anything. I should be fine.
I crafted 2 medkits for you guys.
Do 12 on shots.
Let me see if we'll craft in here, guys. We might craft the wall, okay? I'm gonna get this UAV.
Yep.
I think we'll go wall.
Yeah, let's go wall.
Yeah.
They're fighting. No, they're rotating.
So this whole area is clear. There's only
Let's
2
go.
teams there max.
Yeah,
2 teams
just
there
run
max.
wall.
Do you want to wall or no?
No, just run. Okay. Just run. We don't reach with the Valkyrie, we have to go high ground, around the high point. Should have grabbed the car now, fucking hell. Could have had a car.
Look at
I won
people in down beast, bro. But half the lobbies in down beast, half of them in north pad. Which
You
one
have
is
the
it?
medkits, I guess?
I have one.
Can you take one?
Let's scope this quadrant out here.
I have a Phoenix and I'm kind of saving on too. Probably gonna pop the medkit though. I have 150 away from red, so I'll just craft it one time.
I got red armor for you.
Yeah, I'll get red. I'm 1 craft away.
What about you, Effect?
Yeah, come 500.
You can get red as well.
Server is laggy and my mouse is randomly clicking. It's starting to piss me off.
We can all get red, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna craft 2 bats in my armory.
Yeah.
You guys should craft them maybe.
This should be clear, but we've got to be careful. Nobody, I think.
Gotta be careful of nobody. Bro, why did it? I didn't click it.
Yeah, I don't think there's anyone near.
I'm about to swap my mouse after this game.
Try to get bats. I'm gonna do your armor one time. rest is all you.
You can only craft 2 times. And,
Oh,
and
I'm
unless
lagging.
there's a bin.
I'm lagging.
100%
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
crashed.
This game crashed.
This was a big kill game, boys. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm out. We have 3 reds. Fuck.
That's fucking annoying.
Damn, bro.
Fine. That'll be some suck anyway.
I'm crying. We had a great spot too.
Man, I'm leaking code.
I had good loot. We all did. Bro, this game is actually fucking terrible.
Good shit. Let's get it.
So like right now we can tell Taxi and he can unmute, but is it worth leaking? Or spoiling, I mean?
Tell him I'm mute. Just tell him I'm mute.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not a spoil. Like nothing happened. It's like not something to be like going crazy about. Don't you?
Dude, we had hotspot.
Literally had.
Assuming it's ending North Pine, but I assume it is.
The game is so good. Holy fuck.
Let's just have a shit fucking zone now.
I will have a mill zone now. But bro, my loot was actually really good.
I had purple R9, dude. I didn't. Even
I was
anything else.
I was 300 off red with 3 bats, full kitted charge rifle with 100 bullets, and a full blue with a digi on. Bruh. That was most likely.
It was a down beast ending. We were saved.
Oh, okay. So.
We were saved. Holy shit, that's actually really nice.
Yo.
Yo.
Crash.
Like crash or restart?
Lobby crash.
Lobby, like the entire server just died. But we are fine because we played North Pad and apparently the zone was ending down beast. So yeah, saved.
That's pretty chill, Loki.
That's actually really nice, yeah. I'm flossing right now. Not bad.
Can I ask you, have you done the like the zone predicting?
Oh man, the lobby crashed. That's crazy.
Alliance is actually, you know, almost peerless at this point. And I remember take ourselves back to the Split One playoffs LAN event and the interview that we saw from Yuki, and he was saying, you know, Effect's different. He was talking, you know, Fallout was asking what players can you compare it to. Yuki's going, you can't compare it. It's Effect. Effect is the best player, we believe, that we could have possibly had. And I mean, you're looking at that 11 kills difference between Effect and Tyler. This split is absolutely ridiculous.
I love that what we're seeing here too is that we got to call out Fire Beavers. I mean, the only team with all 3 players up here on the kill leaderboard, a squad that we've talked about the entire split because of how incredible they've been. Gaskin, not only are all 3 up here, but they're all almost dead even with their kills.
Yeah, it's almost like they're having an evil competition between the 3 of them of who can just topple one another. And it wouldn't surprise me with the way that Fire Beavers play sometimes and some of the pushes that they have as well. It's always like, no, we should hold on, and then someone goes, well, actually, you've got 1 more kill than me, so I'm gonna make sure I push this fight so I get the kills instead. But it's been such a great time watching this region unfold because there was a lot of questions asked right at the start of this split. There was a lot of expectations as well on certain teams who have maybe not performed to those expectations. Aurora, for example, have really not stepped up to the plate like they did in Split 1, but there's always the chance that they could suddenly re-alight and find something in these final moments so they can get into Split 2 playoffs and actually make amends for not being able to perform. But it was always going to be a shame for them then when they weren't able to be at Split 1 playoffs. But I do think it would be an amazing story if we were able to see them at Split 2.
Yeah, Split 2 playoffs are going to be wildly exciting, to be sure. Onset, thank you for coming in and chatting with us about those kill numbers. I didn't realize how high on the leaderboard Effect was compared to everybody, so that was cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's not just Dan who does numbers. That's what I'm saying. I'm developing. I'm evolving as a person.
Mark actually made that graphic. We appreciate you, Mark. Thanks for doing that.
No problem. Took me a few minutes.
Yeah, good job on the math.
Well, you know what? We're going to send you back on your break then, Mark. So thank you for that. Gaskin and I will take over from here, and we will get back into talking about match number 2. Now, things to look out for will be Horizon. What am I talking about? We're going to see if Aurora's alone by themselves, where heroes do well, get themselves some space, and stay safe over at Down Beast again, regardless of where the zone ends up. And from there, will those fights on the northern edge of the map continue? Will people be a little bit aggressive, or will everything slow down again?
I've made that mistake with Horizon and Heroes many a time because they both have HRZ as the way they make their name, and I always look at it and I'm like, Horizon, Heroes, it just makes me do a little brain fuzzle. But I will say that it's going to be important who can make sure they avoid the contest with, because we've already now seen that they've got 3 Downed Beast, but because of the reset, suddenly everyone might be like, hey, why is Downed Beast free? Maybe we'll take that. Oh, were Heroes dropping over there? Maybe we'll have a little look towards. Now, no one likes a reset, especially the players and viewers, and we thank you for bearing with us whilst it happens, but I will say it does always open up a new avenue for people to change their strategy. It is quite literally a reset for a reason. You can look at things, you can look at the drop spots, and you can maybe say, all right, well, we could drop on this team, we could get some KP, perhaps we're not happy with the teams that are around us right now. It's one of the hardest things, I will say, about the scrimming aspect of Apex Legends is you learn everything about the teams that are around you. The way they move, the weapons they like to play with, what kind of rotations they're going to be aiming for. And if you are having a bad time, not just in scrims, but tournament play, sometimes you want to get away from certain teams. And there's not always a home that's going to be waiting for you. So if you do see...
Who do you think's going to win? Honestly, I don't know.
We give our players time to get back into match number 2. We're going to give you all some time at home as well to get yourselves reset. Maybe grab a drink, grab a snack, and settle in for some more Apex Legends action throughout the day. So we're going to send it to a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Be right back in an hour? Just a lot of high possibilities of who's going to win and who's not.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Apex Legends Global Series. We are getting things ready to go for our second match of the day, our second match on Stormpoint as well. And as we're waiting for everybody to get loaded in, locked in, and ready, let's talk about
Now we want pioneers. Stop trolling. This is really not one.
Or around the late 70s should be enough to get you to playoffs, just from what we've seen in previous seasons, and of course what we can see with the current points totals right now. We've already got, what, 6 other teams that are above that threshold. So we'd like to think that they should be teams that are going to be likely at playoffs. And you can see Alliance, Firebeavers, Ascend, J-Lings, Pioneers, Element 6, they've all got a healthy total that is going to be improved upon today for a lot of these teams as well, if not even further when we get to regionals. There is going to be quite a few teams that are going to be up there around the 100 point mark and 90 plus mark. The biggest question is going to be those who are around kind of 8th and all the way down to maybe even 15th that are going to be fighting for those top 10 spots. And that's why the regional finals are going to be so important, because not only is it match point format where it gives up one extra spot for a team that maybe can't even make it into the top 10, but there is potentially more points available depending on how long that day goes. It is not going to be guaranteed to be 6 games like a lot of the other match days. It could be 9 games, it could be 12 games, or it could even just be 3 or 4. So that means it's very difficult for you to try and work out how many points you need. You instead have to just put your best foot forward and get as many points as possible, or just try and go for the win. And I think that's what makes this season so exciting. And again, why we have to just kind of allude to how many points we think people can get, because match point format just opens up a very different series of scores when what's going to be available for these guys.
It really does, and that's why this second page of teams is so important, because in the event that they aren't able to break that point threshold like you're talking about, the final last-ditch effort opportunity is somehow clutching up when it comes to those regional finals. At that point, your points wouldn't even matter. You would just be guaranteed a shot into playoffs. That is just the golden ticket that a lot of these teams, if they know that they can't make the math work in their favor, that's what they will be playing for. And you can see just from the overall season so far the difference in points. I mean, the teams at the top have been such big point sponges that by the time we get down to the likes of Maestro, Phoenix Legacy, Reply Totem, we're in the 40s and the 30s even. So it's a massive difference. And when we look at the third page, this is the final part of the discussion. Obviously, Mark mentioned it earlier, not only are teams worried about relegation, but all of these teams, if they're within striking distance of the teams in the top 20, like the Passions. I mean, if Bitfix continues playing like they just did, potentially Bitfix as well, if they can get into the top 20, then at least they have that golden ticket opportunity.
Yeah, and it's going to be such a tough day for a team like Reply Totem, for example, who are in 20th. They can see they're tied with Passion, and unless Passion were to finish dead last today, Passion are guaranteed to overtake them just with a single point, so they'd only need 19th. Teams like the Seat de France, ANC outplayed, Game of Drones, they're not competing today, so they're not going to be able to push themselves into that top 20. Instead, we look at the likes of Dynasty, Keller Gaming, Bitfix Gaming, Nightmare, Heroes. Can any of these teams actually step up on the final day when it's do or die, when it's crunch time, to get those points to send them into that top 20 mark? For a team like Heroes, I mean, it's going to need to be a victory, right? Which is going to be very unlikely from what we've seen throughout the entire season. But again, that's kind of what I love about the ALGS. There is always that what if for some of these teams, that they could have that magical moment that could not only set their season alight, but could set the future of their careers alight here.
And then there's also the flip side of that too, where if we get 2-3 matches in on the day and it's just not working out in Heroes' favor, there is a possibility where instead of focusing on their own score, they try to take out the people directly above them. Then they just become the spoiler role and see if, you know, if we're not going to make it, then we're going to make sure they're not going to make it either. And if match number 1 early game is any indication, there's still a possibility for that level of chaos.
one zone with this late plane. Can we usually get an early plane, early zone? One time for the one
Fine,
time.
give us.
It was like a fucking cascade zone. We always do well on these ones.
Cascade zone, cascade zone. I'll take it. We'll always do well on these zones as well. Wall zones.
Yeah, wall zones, cascade zones, even stormcatcher zones.
I'm going
I
top.
got an anal beat as soon as I dropped out of the plane.
Haki, you said you're going armory, right?
Yeah, I'm landing on my mark.
Yeah. Let's go, boys. Back on it, back on it. Eyes up, awareness.
There's a dragon on
Eyes
left,
up,
okay.
awareness.
Dragon? Let me land first, bro. You got a gun?
1 sec. Let me go outside. I'm ready.
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Oh, got out of rampage. Probably don't even need you. What zone? We actually do have a zone.
Useless.
We have a zone, we have a zone.
Yeah, top.
This is top.
Fuck.
I got shot
Yeah,
rifle.
I can't do shit here.
Boys, this is like top. So come.
I can jump
Man's gonna come
west.
quick.
Scout
Late
team.
drop. Okay, I got a charge rifle, it's all good.
I'm
Oh
wingman.
my
Okay, I'm
God.
gonna jump. Okay, then. Nothing.
I'm so slow.
Heavy ammo here.
What you say, by the way?
Yeah, I need light man.
I'm a scout R9, that's what I'm playing.
Yeah, that's
I'm on the way.
Wingman 9.
I have 6 cells, no bats, I'm just coming.
People are gonna fly here any moment, guys.
We have no crafting, right?
Yeah.
No crafting.
Fuck.
I'm
I have
put pen in a
naked
Phoenix.
scout, naked R9. They just scan us from thunder.
There's a blue armor
Yeah.
here.
We can scan
Got a
this
pebble.
area.
Okay.
Hey, I
Should
need
bring
a
it
sniper.
down south.
I need a sniper scope.
I have 2 to 4 and 1 8, 1 time 2 for a scout to R9. But yeah, we
Did
need to
enough
top
light.
there. I need cells and bats, that's what I need. R9 here, by the way.
There's 2 here.
Optics here.
What'd you say? 2x?
Yeah.
Evo shield
Set
here.
up top.
Phoenix kit here.
I have 6 cells, nothing else. So I need
We also need somebody on here, right? On effect?
Yeah. Effect play there. Dropping some stuff here, Yuki.
Okay.
Oh, you had a sniper, right?
I got a charge rifle, yeah.
The Phoenix and 2 cells.
You can take my 2 to 4 then. I'll take the 1 x2.
Okay, I got 2x on me.
Yeah, I'll take the 2x.
Yeah.
All quality coming from
Back
Thunder
with
Watch.
it, back with it.
All quality
Flying high point as well.
from High Point, yeah.
Okay. Haki, you wanna be with
Yeah.
effect?
1 second, I'm just holding. They're going out though. 74 and 1.
Yeah, one team not in.
They're
That's
going
one
out
back.
of here.
2x on here. Haki's come.
Yeah. 1 sec.
Thunder Watch went back.
Care package over there.
Right there.
2x.
My team.
Team armor.
I'm not gonna shoot much.
Doing 1 x2.
Any
Yeah, look
heavy
at that.
armor?
I haven't seen. I have 6 cells, guys. 6 cells, no bats.
I'm 2 cells here in Phoenix.
Shields-
2
Phoenix
8.
kit here.
Any extended heavy
We
mags?
should maneuver to that area.
Has to end on us, right? No way they go
It has
out.
to. Has to.
Where was the light mag, Yuki?
Light mag was.
I took it.
Hackers took it. Yeah.
Can I take it from my name?
Fuck. Yeah, whatever.
Was it on your scout? Or no?
I have a white one for my scout.
Thanks a bunch.
I'm
Another
gonna
wall
take care of the
quality?
white one scout.
The wall
I don't
quality's
have
coming.
any.
That area. Got a bogey on my marker.
Another one.
Bogeys over there.
Almost.
Looks like they're getting ready to fly.
One team landed below.
Check 6.
I'm gonna wall on effect, I think. I'm gonna wall on
Valve
effect.
cracks. On the Valco. The green one.
Flash! Black is
I'm gonna
wall.
try and cancel them.
Yeah, it's fine. We can't do anything.
Okay.
Listen, I'm gonna wall on you effect. Okay?
No Valco. Valve cracks.
Building on the ship
15
lane.
flash. Valve 15 flash.
One dead, one guy.
I'm tilting for you guys.
Shoots here. 1 HP. No,
Hang
he
on.
gets stolen.
My silverty.
I can
Don't do
loop.
anything.
I'm gonna loop.
Don't do
I'm
anything.
gonna
My
loop.
silverty.
Look over me.
Yeah.
Look over me.
Next one. You can.
They're low looting everything.
You
Take
do
cells.
fast.
Oh, many, so many cells.
Okay, I'm
Get
putting-
it.
Careful.
No,
back.
they got back. They can.
Careful.
Almost stop one.
Yeah, fast. We
I'm
can
going
shot
back.
aside. That's fine. I got 16 cells and 3 bats and for Phoenix.
That's big.
Fuck, bro. This whole
Fuck,
backpack literally in front of me.
What? Okay, I need a new mouse.
Can you drop me some cells? 3 cells.
Yeah, 1 sec. I'll drop before 1 sec.
Nah, 3 for free. I can't get more.
No purple knockdown.
Boys, remember how we lost the game like this last time? We did not make that happen again. I think we lost it was a remember it was
I've never lost in my life.
No, listen. The only way we die is to take over effect spot on the workers.
Yeah.
It's the only way we die. That's the only one time we've died.
I'm gonna go down and loot the box again, I think, if I...
The channel looted. He's looting. Two guys looting. I needed it. They went back.
So I don't see.
Oh, but he's short guy fault from fucking Narnia.
Yeah.
Who is it, Haggis? Who is it?
From fucking High Point, whatever the fuck it is. I got so many more shots now. This one. Can you carry more shots, effect?
Yes.
I can. I'm 2-6.
Pioneer.
I have 2 free slots.
Actually, don't give me yet. Actually, with Loba.
Yeah, the Loba, yeah.
Doing charge rifle shit.
They're laggy, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah,
No,
I
they're
just
the
need
ones
some. I'm
inside.
kind of low on ammo.
If we had an Altix though, we could have made up for it though. We would have skipped crafting. And then we would have vac ulted, and we would have rotated 30 seconds faster than we did.
Is there any way you queue the door up here, Zane? It's a bit difficult to do it from that door, maybe walking out.
Listen, I'm gonna loot again, okay? It's free right now.
Try to get me heavy.
That we watched up.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, I just realized I'm not even full. Fine now.
2x, anyone?
They're coming back for it? Yeah.
2x.
There's another box here that I can loot. Something 2x.
Thank you.
Optics here.
Take this heavy that I dropped.
I took
There's
heavy.
another box I'm looting, okay? I'm looting another box on the outside here. These guys can shoot me though.
Antagonist spotted over there.
It's actually in a really bad spot. Those bats and a 3x. R3 flatline and a golden purple stabilizer.
I need that. I need the barrel. I need the barrel.
The what? The barrel? I'm gonna get it.
And the 3x.
I'm getting the 3x.
It's already here. Looking copy.
I'm good.
They're here.
There you go. Barrel and 3x. There's more arcs on this box here that I can go for, which can win us late game.
We have so
Arcs can
many
win us late game though.
There's an energy mic here.
I'm gonna go for it, okay? I think it's worth it. I'm dropping 4 cells more for you though.
You want me to hold your height?
I want you to hold height again, yeah. I'm scanning real quick. He's on the... no, they're all 3 there. I'm not going.
Okay.
I think someone just vac ulted or something. Yeah, someone just vac ulted here for the shit room. We 3P when Alliance griefs that, okay? Alliance is gonna grief that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, it's Sane. Listen. Sane, peek with me here, okay? We're not gonna wide swing them, but we're gonna peek them a little bit. Maybe we can get a knock in this instigate. Del, you're holding.
Instigate.
There's a little bit of energy here too.
Energy.
Oh, we don't need it.
Wait, they're fighting below. They're building some try to swing them.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, they are. They're building to try to swing. Yeah, that's right.
312 right now.
312 as well. We're same heals. It's good.
Del?
We just saw it again.
I'm 4-8. Getting away from
I could have killed that crypto. That's my fault.
Yeah, but we are. No, we aren't risking anything. It's fine.
Nah, I just
They
did
love
this.
our open next to us.
Scroll. I only hit
Alright, we
like
need to break that drone so we can do the same type of shit. Oh wait, I need light ammo. Do you have light ammo?
I need light.
Smoke, sorry. No.
There's a crypto drone flying around me.
How many cells do you have in bats, Haggis?
Maybe wide swing from this door here.
Enemy over here.
Just wait.
Cause they have rampart walls.
They have Loba ult in the corner.
That's fine.
Bruh.
That's not. I don't have enough ammo for this shit. Anyone wants an extra med kit?
Yeah,
Fine,
I'll
okay.
take it.
Medkit here.
Keep your inventory full though, no matter what.
Yeah. Just wanna keep everything in my inventory.
I still have 1 slot I can carry.
Same. Don't think so.
Hey, belts, get out. Both these teams have belts. Where's this other team? I think it's Horizon.
This corner's really good.
Down
Safe from
below.
everywhere.
Yeah?
Gen spot is the safest spot, I think.
Yeah, on me
On
is
Del.
pretty good as well.
Oh, it's
Right there, the
Phoenix.
pillar blocks this doorway.
We are not alone. Look over here.
Same on this one.
Yeah, I'm on Hollow 97.
idiot this time.
They just wait until that closes, then they cannot play up there. Probably. Can you put it up here on this or no?
I will try again, but I don't know, it didn't let me before.
You need to try like a weird angle. Okay, yeah, that's good.
You can sit on it too, or else.
Can you sit up here? Oh, you fucking can! Oh my god. Okay, this is the safest fuck here.
What the fuck is this?
No, they can do shit.
Imagine someone drops some zip lines, like where the fuck are they?
It does not even make a fucking single noise.
I didn't even know about this stuff.
That's
Just turn on like that and it'll be fine.
We will be able to get the top here for free later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we have more energy ammo though?
No.
Oh, there's some here.
I'm 80 energy and 60
Sure.
light, dude. Drop me armor doll.
Nasky, I'm gonna take your
Just
flat
drop it on
line.
the floor like that, just in case low.
Well, it was
Take
broken
that,
though.
Nasky. Then I'll take that, the light. Then I'll take the heavy.
Some heavy. Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
That's fine.
That's a little bit. I have 143 on my float.
I'm 120 light and 197 heavy now.
Oh shit.
I think it worked out better for both of us. Me
Yeah,
and
can you drop
Nasky.
me 20?
Yeah, my health
Yeah.
is cracked. They're stacked.
Yeah, we don't care about it.
RLT
We
is
just
on
kill them
us.
later. I have 5 nades, so like if anybody takes that spot, I can just nuke them. I'm gonna throw a thermite. The first thing I do is I'm gonna throw a thermite in that corner in case I put a gen down, so that I burn the gen.
Okay.
The charge is not gonna be next on, so we can take the height.
Yeah, they're good.
Got
They're
Balcony,
programmed
no,
for
I saw Balcony West, Balcony West, look at that. Balcony West, you mapping?
Yeah, they're coming towards us.
Yeah. I got one
They're
off.
landing for the outside
It's
of
the
map.
jet full team. It's the charge full team.
Where are they going?
They're going here.
Got ourselves a bandit out there. Bogey there.
Yeah, but then they're now, I think.
Yeah, we gotta catch the Valkyries from here now, Yuki, on your side. We gotta catch the Valkyries from your side.
Yeah, copy that, copy that. I'm watching that permanently.
Yeah, they're gonna EMP, yeah, they're gonna EMP the when we catch them probably.
Alright, we got
Anybody
everyone
comes to kill him,
fighting
yeah?
on one area.
Yep. Anybody lands on our building or tunnel, they die
Land
instantly.
on them.
They're smoking a Valkyrie, I think. They're ready.
Okay.
They were sitting beam. Everyone's fighting powers.
EMPing for no reason. I'm not exactly sure why they would do that.
You ready, Valkyries? Valkyrie, south.
Yeah.
Pop
us out, Arcus. Valkyrie now. Pushing him away.
They're landing below us.
50 purple, 50 purple on Valkyrie. There's a full team there, but they're on the outside though. They're on the outside, Arcus.
You want me to come?
No.
Hey, you're fine.
Just watch that, watch the triple zip up, FX. Watch the triple zip up.
Yeah.
Yes, really can't really tell if I can see the gen or not. They can see me apparently.
I don't have enough sniper ammo for this. I got 28.
I can drop you some.
Can you drop me like maybe...
Batting.
Maybe 20? Maybe 20?
I can kill, we can maybe kill the team below.
These guys below me getting bullied.
They've smoked me off.
I can drop your sniper and if you can.
Yeah.
You got another gen down.
Scandalf.
You alright?
We have ending like here, by the way. It's the second place end zone for us, okay?
Yeah.
Height's gonna be in, Height's gonna just shoot down on us. So we just have to, late game, we're just playing for kills, okay?
Yeah,
Not playing for the
there's a
win.
guy here. Solo, Valko.
Listen, there's gonna be so many fights over here, okay?
Yeah, we have
And we're gonna have a
saturated spot.
team. I need you guys
Playing
to
that.
prep grenades, okay?
Yeah,
We're gonna have a team back up underneath the bridge.
And they're gonna
If
play
you prep
there, and
nades-
then we just nade them and burn them
Yes.
out. Yeah.
But when we nade, we make sure we throw 2 nades each together.
Yeah,
Okay?
at
Do
the
you
same
guys have 2 nades each?
I have a
No, I only
thermite
have
and
one,
that's
but
it.
I have great backpack. I can't carry 2.
drop some ammo then, and pick up that nade.
Taking it, 'cause I only have one.
I'm dropping another one for you, Sane.
Thank you. Take the.
I have one still. Okay.
All right, listen, and then when I say 1, 2, 3, then Sane, you throw your 2 nades on this side. Pel, you throw your 2 nades on this side. I'm gonna like one on here and one in here. Okay? Sounds good?
Yeah. They're low ulting everything.
And that's our kills. Okay? We're not gonna leave our building though, Sane. Okay?
Yeah. 5 was dead.
Good.
Move. It's fine. Just hold the zip line. Hold the zip line.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm swapping out.
They might take it now. I'm going back.
Ready.
He has no EMP. He has no EMP.
Ground. There's a fuck.
I need a helmet, bro.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Flying in on me.
Okay.
2 guys.
Cannon. We need to export but come up.
Yeah. 2 guys.
Aki's come top.
Yeah,
I'm watching
coming. He's one shot though. He's one shot.
I'm watching zip.
Yeah. Team zip up. 1 HP on zip.
No Valkotti coming up.
I'm on the roof of the UK. Here, UK, take helmet.
Give me helm.
I'm selling. I'm 1-6 now. 1-6.
Is our whole height clear, by the way?
Yeah, that building.
Hikis.
50 on about.
One sec.
Val almost cracked.
Yeah.
Kill the Val cracked.
The left
Val
one.
back down.
Touch it if you can.
The left team.
Negative.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Q in here.
Safe on me.
Play my Q.
90 blue on this guy. 90 blue in the corner.
We need to get the fucking team in tunnel.
Yeah.
Is it doing tunnel?
These guys.
Yuki, is it doing tunnel?
In tunnel? Below you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, I'm on a wall.
Yeah, it's duo. It's all YouTube. It's all YouTube. It's a duo.
Do you have a gen?
No, it's creeped, fucking Bangalore or two.
Yeah, I can hit it if you want to peek the other side, maybe.
I can't come to you, okay?
If there's another side.
It's all YouTube, bros.
Can I nade it? Here we go.
Wait 1 second.
This guy, everything's gone.
I'm coming. Let's go.
Okay, wait.
I need it. She almost cracked. I get shot in my back, I cannot. I'm getting shot in my back.
I got you behind.
I'm playing slow. We have gold spot. We don't need to do shit.
Yeah, we chill.
I'm 1-6 now.
I'm 2-8.
This fucking solo with charge rifle is griefing us, bro.
By the way, there's duo down here on me.
It's about we killed, right? Yeah, it's about.
Yeah. There's also a duo below here,
in the
right?
building effect. I think you should play in the building, so you can fly up and down. You need to be on the bottom and make presence.
There's 2 duos around us, guys. It's really good. Really good.
I'm just lagging like fucking crazy.
Bro, I think I play outside here. What do you think?
Yeah, that's fine. Just safe pace.
I can stick my armor.
Try to Moby.
Yeah, this is a duo below us.
Yeah, but we can't see zone, remember? They're trying to rest maybe.
Nah, they cannot rest because of the charge rifle team.
We've got triple reds. We need to get a team bottom killed, guys. I have Ninja just holding a crossfire. I'm gonna try and scan this guy. If you can like angles on him.
And the problem is I'm in Storm here. I have to tank Storm every time I'm peeking.
Yeah, we don't do shit.
Yeah, we'll just fuck it then, I guess. Yeah, no, careful, invisible zone here, guys. Invisible zone, be careful. Bargold team, southwest.
Don't let them take the fucking building. Don't let them take the fucking building.
One's flash, yeah, one's flash.
They're landing on tunnel, I think.
They're trying to go for tunnel.
Watch out,
I'm watching the zip south.
Two died.
I got one.
They're getting shot on here as well.
I need syringes, no syringes.
Can you
look at my scan, guys? He's a duo.
I got
I knocked one down here.
Keep one inside.
You hold across?
Keep him back. There are no nades inside.
Guys, look at this, guys. Fucking big. Okay.
We can kill the duo inside, Hackers, I think.
Yeah, I fucked on a nade.
Let's go. I'm nading. Good nade. I'm swinging.
Nading it.
I got stuck. I'm going back up.
Yeah, come back on, bolts behind.
Watch me, Hackers, watch me.
Yeah, 1 sec. We're bang out there. Safe on me.
Yeah, I'm going back. Look at the zone, we just kill them when they have to come out.
Yeah,
I didn't get my fucking kill, man. I didn't get my fucking kill.
I'm 110 now.
Look at this.
Here, bats, guys. Take three.
Syringes. 2 bats here, you can.
Okay, shooting on there, 3 kills. I got not that many bullets.
Yuki,
yeah,
take my
there
crate.
is.
Yuki, take my crate. I'm gonna go for my block. I'm gonna go for my nemesis.
Can you shoot this team on the right for me?
Can you watch? Okay,
140 on him.
you have to watch me. I need to get my nemesis back.
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
there's
okay.
the-
There's the res.
They're smoking me.
I guess, can you shoot the res guy?
I got shot. No, I'm 1 HP.
Okay. Are you safe? Are you safe?
Maybe.
One guy came. One guy.
It's the only dude below us in the rest, bro. It's full team now. They're looting, bro.
You need to kill. Yeah, try to kill him.
Moved up.
Big one.
I can't do cancel.
C90. Cracked another. A lot of damage. Can you cancel him? You can
140 on the bulk.
No, we
I'm
can't do
being
shit.
shot across. No, we just can play slow. I'm being shot across. I'm just gonna wall here, okay? I'm just gonna wall.
The team across is gonna
Look at my
fuck
wall.
us here.
No, look at this. Look at my wall. We're fucking vibing.
There's one playing in the slow.
Another guy in the fucking gap. The crypto. We wiped this guy. We got height if we kill him. Oh no, we can't. We can't.
Team below.
There's a team below.
Yeah, team below. Yeah. Okay.
They have gender now.
I mean, we're chilling.
You're gonna get pushed in the back.
We have this
100%.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just play for this. We play slow. These guys don't have to fight. And
Yeah, I'm jumping ourselves.
I did have one crable, but who do you want me to kill? This guy?
Yeah, but you can.
Do you need bats? I have 4 bats if you need.
Where's playable? What the fuck?
We're in here. Yeah, we play left side.
Are we playing this? Are we playing this, Hakis?
Team below us might queue us, bro. Team below might queue us.
Bro, yeah,
Hakis,
careful.
are we playing this?
Yeah, later.
Close left. I'm taking him myself.
Body. We're dropping right and killing people below.
Okay. I'm marking below.
I'm gonna stop watching.
Come on here.
Knocked her. I'm going right. Go right. Left one, 15 minutes, left 2.
What the fuck is that?
You got this.
I'm dead. High is
Give me knock.
They're fighting. Last team.
Give me knock.
Come on.
They all have full red armor.
Nice shine.
No, if this one over.
If we all run.
Look at that.
We need to triple swing behind the box, Hakis, like you said, because you guys.
Of our Apex champions.
Ah, damn. Alliance.
In the end, Danish is able to push everybody out and clutch it up.
Yeah, I think there's a real pivotal moment in that game was Alliance were never able to deal with Aurora. If they would have cleared them out, they would have been able to just drop down, have the position to play from. Plus, of course, they would have had the ability to drop down Newcastle wall and just have more cover to play with. But they had to use it early because Aurora were underneath them. They had different angles to deal with. And that's the difference, right? If it's any other team than Fire Beavers or Aurora, they probably wipe that Alliance. But they just made it so difficult for Alliance to feel comfortable at any point. And that's the difference in that game. Everybody stacks up on one side. If Aurora go down, Alliance probably have a free win. But moving up from the other side, when you have those teams stacked up on each other, then it just opens the other side of the zone to walk in and pick up a fairly comfortable win.
See, I think the part that was the worst part about that too is that they knew there was a 2 below them. They knew there was a duo around them for so long because we heard them talking about it in the listen and saying, oh no, that's a duo, that's fine. It's good that we have duos around us. And it was just the wrong duo to leave down there because like you said, it gave Aurora too much time to not only get themselves healthy, they somehow first got the res on Cleave, then got themselves healthy, then were able to get back to a full 3 in a very small end zone. So it was just a rough position for Alliance to be in when they ended up having to drop down in all of that chaos. But it was a phenomenal performance yet again, Gaskin, from some of the teams at the bottom that need to make these big pushes.
Yeah, Danish, Bitfix Gaming, 2 squads who are really going to be pushing the tempo here and making Passion ask a question about themselves. Passion, eliminated very early in that game in 20th position. They are the team who currently hold that last spot for the regional finals. And if they were to falter, if they were to slip up, there are going to be teams that are breathing down their neck now. If we see the likes of Bitfix Gaming and Danish push themselves forward, suddenly things get a little bit scary. So we'll have to see what goes on into match number 3. But match number 2, it was a slow burner to begin with, but then the action, boy, did it unfold in that final circle. And I think Alliance will be a little bit frustrated they didn't get a victory out of it, but you guys are completely right. It was Aurora who just ruined their day. It was the Arcstar, actually, that stuck one of the members of Alliance that really changed everything. Had that stick not happened, I think Alliance probably would have been able to wipe the 2 of Aurora and maybe had a better chance of winning that endgame.
And I think for me, what we're talking about here too is the fact that there were we didn't get the same early game fighting that we saw in match number 1 onset, but we saw a lot of mid game fights that turned the tide for a lot of these teams. Specifically, the aggression we saw the whole time kind of out of Bitfix Gaming was just unmatched.
Yeah, I mean, that end zone is very difficult to get into if you're not there early, just because, I mean, you saw Alliance's position. The height differential between the teams is one of the most extreme that we have in all of Apex Legends when it comes to end zones. So you have to be a little bit more calculated on how you're going to put your points on the board, knowing that if you're moving down from the mid-map from the southern side, there's pretty low possibility you're actually going to be involved in that end game. So you are going to see a few more teams maybe just gatekeeping, looking to take in that mid game, like you say, and then leaving the kind of the points and the heavy placements to the teams who have already managed to make a quick rotation. But you look at these moments here, right? This is Aurora again. Look how close Effect is to eliminating them, but he just can't get the knock. It's damage, it's 2 shield breaks, but not getting that final shot in to take one of those players down where they can just swarm. And Aurora just caused the rest of the lobby problems from then on.
I really think it just came down to timing. Had Alliance decided to make that earlier drop down and try to clear them out, even when there was just a solo on Aurora, it would have been a much better choice for them. It was the waiting. It was the wrong team to wait on, Gaskin.
It really was, and a very frustrating experience, I think, for a lot of the teams that were involved, but somehow Danish were able to position themselves that they were so healthy going into that final circle. They avoided all the gunfire, they were the last to enter the fight, and sometimes the last of the party is going to be the ones who are celebrating at the very end. And Danish, as I said, they're a team who were in 17th coming into this, trying to knock on the door for the chances of not just solidifying their spot in regionals, but they want to be at playoffs. And, you know, if you can put yourself with victories on the board and you can put yourself towards the top of that leaderboard, there's a chance that you could still find yourself there, or at least in a comfortable position going into those regional finals.
Yeah, you can definitely feel that there is a lot on the lines for so many of these teams. Let's actually take a look back at the final circle yet again, because now we're 2 for 2 with pure chaos, and we want to see how it went down. Initially, we'll look at Alliance's POV and see what happened with them, and then we can kind of turn the tide and see how Danish won it from there.
I mean, you're looking at these first moments here. If Yuki connects with the hip fire on the Kraber, again, maybe Alliance win this game. They get into some good spots. They pick up some KP. Yuki doing some great damage once again. I mean, look at Yuki's damage, by the way. 2.5k in this game from Yuki. So he was doing everything he could. They got the shield swap, but unfortunately, a 3v2 in this situation. It doesn't matter how good you are. When everybody you're going up against is healthy and you're just off the back end of a fight yourself, it makes it very tough. But this is what I mean about when you're coming in on the quiet side of things. If you clear out your side of the zone and you're moving into the carnage, it makes things so much more simpler for you to deal with. It's just a straight fight. You know what's in front of you. You can pick these players off, and Danish are the champs.
It was just an impressive performance across the board, and now we get to see what that means points-wise for a lot of these teams. Danish obviously coming out with the win, the 12 placement points, giving them 18 overall, but followed so closely behind by the 2 we keep talking about, Alliance and Aurora.
So surprised, by the way, that Aurora were able to even get in that position. Remember, they were down to a 2. They man-cannoned across, or technically down to 1 at one point as well, because they got deleted from the sky, but they just found a little nook and cranny that they could work with. Alliance didn't drop down initially because they were being griefed by another side, and Aurora took full advantage of that. But shout out Bitfix Gaming again, 10 points on the board, 8 kills for them. They're playing very aggressive. You can tell that they really are pushing themselves here in possibly their last match day, because they are still outside of those spots for regional finals, but they're giving themselves a darn good chance of getting there.
And this is something that I really love to see, because it's definitely going to be putting some other teams in a rough position. Like you've already mentioned, Passion was the one closest to really being in that top 20 spot, and they have an opportunity to get enough points to do that. But then when you have teams like Bitfix Gaming doing this well, it's making it a lot harder. But we'll take a look at the second page here, see how it all shook out, and some surprises here on the second page, on set.
Yeah, some surprises for sure. Fire Beavers, I mean, after their game number 1, nothing surprised me with them anymore. I just expect them to do the most ridiculous stuff you've ever seen in Apex Legends, but that was a little bit of a slow game for them. I think they thought maybe there was a few more knocks that had gone down when they decided to engage in that mid-game fight and kind of just got caught out a little bit with one team being a bit heavier numbers than they expected and kind of got trapped between the two teams who were fighting. But Jailings, a slow game for them. Disappointing, obviously, no points on the board. V2, another slow game, which is, you know, a team that Dan and I were definitely keeping our eyes on at the start of this day, thinking this is a team who could maybe challenge for one of those qualification spots, but 2 games already got. They're looking down the barrel at the moment of needing a really, really big performance in the Final 4.
Well, you can see just how much BitFix's big performances have put them in an incredibly solid spot. Tied it up at the top with Horizon Union, both at 24 points so far, followed very closely by Aurora, Fire Beavers, and then Danish after the win, setting themselves up very well as well.
And it's amazing really to see a leaderboard like this when we were talking about BFG and their chances of getting into regional finals. I mean, if everything stayed this way, they'd push themselves up to around 51 points total in the overall leaderboards, which would put them at around 15th, depending on what happened around them. So that would be into regional finals, right? Of course, it's going to depend on what everyone else scores in those kind of 15th to 20th positions as well. But it does mean that BitFix, they have a chance, and Passion need to keep an eye on this. They need to make sure that they are trying to keep ahead of teams like that. And suddenly things get a little bit more scary for those teams who are maybe just on the cusp that thought they were okay. Maestro, for example, probably thought they were okay coming in today, but they also need to be watching the likes of BitFix and saying, okay, it's not going to be as easy as maybe we had thought. Let's make sure we continue pushing. 7th place would be good for Maestro, so they just need to continue the consistency.
I mean, for being only 2 matches in, things are already close. They're incredibly exciting, and we still have 1 more match left on Stormpoint, which is always a little bit more chaotic. So I'm excited to see what some of those teams that have been making those aggressive pushes are able to do with the 3rd and final Stormpoint match, because as I'm talking about it, it is ready to go. So let's get match number 3 underway.
All right, then. Time to get into things. Let's get into match number 3. And I want to, just before we get into this game, Dan, kind of highlight something that we've kind of missed, which is how impressive those first 2 games actually were from Aurora and how they find themselves in the position that they are. Let's take ourselves out of it, right? Aurora dropped right at the bottom, the southern side of Stormpoint. Both of those zones, we had a lightning rod zone and we've had a high point zone. So that is pretty much the biggest distance that they have to travel on any map from south to north, and they've still managed to pick up a huge amount of points to put them in a great position after 2 games. You have to wonder what they're going to be able to do if they get a zone that's a little bit closer to them.
Yeah, I think they've demonstrated that they have the ability not only to, you know, transition across the map in a relatively safe way, but also when their backs are against the wall, they can fight their way out of scary situations at the same time. And those are the kind of characteristics you need to have as a team if you are going to be pushing forward and be one of the teams that's respected. And you got to remember, Aurora were regarded as one of the best, if not the best team in the EMEA region during Split 1, and now they have been, you know, a little bit slow in Split number 2. When you look at what they've achieved and the kind of points totals they've had across the weeks, it's not been what we expected of them. But yesterday, they performed well. They picked up an impressive amount of points. They got 13 points. So now if they can manage to, you know, have a relatively good top 5 position here, they do put themselves in that question again of playoffs. And I think Aurora at playoffs is going to be a terrifying factor because confidence is everything. And Aurora does seem to be one of those sides who are confident in engagements, even with 2 players, it seems.
Yeah, I think it would be a good thing for Apex Legends in general if we had Aurora and Fire Beavers at the next playoffs, at the next LAN, because of the fact that, you know, they qualified for the first one, weren't able to make it. We know the story behind that, but I feel like 2 of the strongest teams in the region need to be there to represent the region in the right way on the world stage. And for Aurora to start finding their form at this point, yeah, it's late, but it doesn't matter when you find it, as long as you find it in time to qualify for one of those positions. And I think everyone on the world stage is wanting to see these 2 teams, you know, fight against the best in North America, in Apex South, Apex North, and South America, and see where they do stack up, because it's they play the game in such a fun way where they're not afraid to take engagements. They're not zone heavy teams, that it's going to really test them when they go up against some of the best fighting teams in the world.
And it does seem like in this lobby today, a lot of the teams who are at the top haven't necessarily been finding their footing as successfully. And I think for teams like 2R1C and SAF, for example, who are in 8th and 9th at the moment, but don't play today, they're probably saying, why aren't the big teams taking the points here? Why are they letting everyone else catch us up? And that's what is one of the most frustrating things for these teams who have already played their match weeks, that have to watch on, because they just have to say, well, we hope that things don't go so far south that we either A, don't find ourselves in regional finals, or there's too much left for us to do to try and get to playoffs when it comes to those regional finals. Because as soon as we get there next week, Matchpoint changes everything. It changes playstyle of teams, it changes the dynamic of the games, it changes how compositions might be held when it comes to some of those later games as well. So it's not going to be as easy to pick up those points where you may have picked them up during regular season.
Yeah, it's really interesting going into that regional finals, because it's just the added layer of match point, right? Everyone's thinking, hey, if we win it today, we're going to guarantee ourselves. But everyone kind of like it's almost a secondary thought. It's like, wait, we still need to get into a position to qualify ourselves. It's not all about just coming first. It's about getting enough points on the board to make sure that we secure our place in LAN. It is another week of Pro League, if you like, as far as, you know, point allocation is concerned. So there's so many things for these teams to have to kind of stack up. And one of the things they're going to have to stack up, Dan, of course, is the fact that after this game, we change maps again. And we have seen some teams, especially in EMEA, who have been far more Storm Point heavy. But on the flip side of that, a team like E6, for example, have been completely World's Edge heavy. We heard that from Swinny himself yesterday. He was saying, you know, we need to sort out our game. We're trying to adjust and find a way to play and pick up points on Storm Point. But their World's Edge has been superb.
Yeah, there's a few teams who do start to benefit from moving over to World's Edge. Actually, this lobby is fairly even when it comes to a few teams who are completely 50-50. I think it's incredible, by the way, when a team is 50-50 for their points distribution across both maps, because that means they are one of the more consistent teams. Horizon Union, Fire Beavers, they're both 50-50. Alliance is more of a World's Edge team as well, so I think that the fact that they just got a second place finish on Storm Point is even more impressive when you look at where they've been getting those points. So those are three teams I would be keeping an eye on. Pioneers are going to be another side that's pretty much 50-50. Phoenix Legacy as well. There's plenty of these teams that have just been performing well across both maps and aren't going to be too slowed down by the change. I think the big changes is going to be those who were Storm Point heavy maps, like V2. I mentioned them at the start of this day, and they haven't really shown us what they're made of on Storm Point. Danish did, however, but will Danish slow down when we move across to World's Edge? That would be where my questions start to arise.
I think it's been a very interesting couple of days as well, and I like what you said at the top of the show about, you know, we have back-to-back game days, which doesn't leave you a lot of time to kind of dwell on what happened or make adjustments or really celebrate if you had a good day. And I think that's very interesting that you don't have that time to adjust. And for some teams, I especially if you've had a bad day, I almost feel like sometimes it's good to just get back into it and kind of not dwell on what went wrong and, you know, what could be adjusted, and you just start to play a little bit more off kind of instinct, and you're not thinking about what has gone already. It's more about what we have to do, because, you know, the game plan is clear in front of you. You only got one more game to do it. And I think there's a couple of teams in this lobby who are certainly doing that. I think Bitfix Gaming is a great example of it that you brought up earlier. You know, those guys came into today knowing that they only had one job to do, and the pressure of, you know, how they want to approach things kind of gets taken off their shoulder, because it's almost like a free roll of the dice for them. And they've performed extremely well today. And I think once you kind of take yourself out of that moment, take the pressure off your shoulders, you can start to, you know, play a little bit more expansive. You can start to be a little bit more confident in the fight, because you know, if you come out on the good side of it, great. But if you don't, it doesn't really change the situation you find yourself in.
Yeah, I think the shackles have been off for Bitfix Gaming, and they've really demonstrated that they want to give themselves the best possible chance of getting to regional finals. They do need a standout week today, and they've started off very impressively. They are currently...
Yeah, I'm going to be very slow. I'm going to be 5 or 7 seconds delayed.
Pioneers up.
By the way, they did a listening to us, and the first thing I said was, I think we might get another crash. I'm lagging.
Oh, fuck her.
Poor
Lights has
LGS.
already landed.
Yeah, Paul fucking L.
Big, bro.
Is here.
I got a mobby. Just need a wingman.
Wow, we got backpack on game 3, boys. With all the delays.
Is this Stormcatcher or Cascade Zone?
This is a Cascade Zone. Wait, no, it ends here, bro. Oh, it didn't. Could be Cascade or here.
R9 and Shard over there.
No, bro. Like a zone prediction? This one?
I say
we go there. Just a wild prediction, not really like.
Yeah, it's either gonna be. Nah, I think it's a straight Cascades. Straight Cascades.
Got a backpack.
Yeah, I'm crafting backpack and I'm coming. I'm going on Amazon 9.
Yeah, so wing here. I'm what's it called?
Do you want me to come armor with you in this one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, wing, fuck. I'm gonna keep playing Nemesis Star.
There's a car on me as well.
Okay, gun down here, okay.
No, there are none. I'm just up to get in.
You should wait for us. You should wait for us a bit.
Then
hurry your ass up.
There's tons of them. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Alright.
What's on the rack, Akis?
Nothing. I'm starting.
Still there? Still there. More still there.
Activating reserve sentries.
This pattern.
Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries.
Why am I space like 1?
Override. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Activating reserve sentries. Override 10 seconds. Security clearance verified. Cargo access granted.
Dude, I'm just fucking lagging.
GG's.
This
I
match
got
is great.
fucking spammed, bro.
I have a DG. Do you want it? Yeah, I have a DG one. There's a gold light maker.
Yeah, okay, guess.
You want that, I think, do you?
Yeah.
Drop it DT.
If you have more space, take it.
Ultimate accelerant here.
Give me your shield. One of you.
Oh, mine's a 65 off more.
That's fine. Keep in GK.
I'm 8 cells, 0 bus.
2-7.
114.
You can drop me like this. Oh, waterfall or no?
Could be still, could be still. It's a catalyst team west. This might be a bamboozle zone because they might pull back to cascades, but hopefully
Might
not.
be.
Hopefully not.
What is this team in front of us?
I don't know what that is.
That could be passion. Passion.
Yeah.
Passion in front of us.
Can't really copy them. Someone is playing the nav.
Give me your shield if you guys like the poking.
I have a nemesis, yeah.
I mean, whoever is poking.
Me, give me.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Can you check the waterfall if there's anybody there or not?
Yeah,
And the top?
somebody just charge rifle from the top, I believe. Yeah, the whole team's sitting above.
What
There's
about
like
the bottom?
hella sniper ammo here and shit.
Let's go there.
But you cannot go for it. Someone bottom.
Trying to fall asleep. I'm so tired.
could step up over by waterfall.
Yeah, but it's.
Yeah, one of them's playing bottom. Okay.
Bottom again, hurt the water.
Oh, this might be the one that pulls here.
Let's go there.
This is gonna be... Let's see, if somebody Valkyries from Cascade, then goes that direction, we need to look for it.
I can't even harm anybody, like, what is this?
It's fine for now, we can look west or something.
Yeah, I just wanna get the blue. Caution, please. Fucking bottom.
Alright, I'm gonna call a stream. Obviously, I wanna watch it, but obviously you won't let me